Hi everybody, this is the video that will show you how to use watercolor pencils to do your final project for your orange unit. So some of the materials I have here are I have my technique demo near me so that when I do this I can be reminded of what I should be thinking of in my head. I have watercolor pencils, which you guys all know. I have a pencil sharpener, a cup of water, a couple colored pencils, and I have my watercolor paper. So I'm starting to block in. This is the composition that I'm making. So as you watch me color, you'll know exactly what I'm doing. And I'm going to work sort of the same way with a lot of the blending different colors together and paying attention to value as I go through here. Now the colors are very limited with the colored pencils. There are no traditional skin colors. So I'm going to have to get pretty creative with this. So I'm back. I'm going to pay attention to making sure that when I paint this, it doesn't creep all over the background. So I'm going to be painting now. I'm going to do the skin first because it is the lightest. It's the most sensitive, most delicate. And then after I'm done, I'm going to do this red person. The very last thing I'm going to do is the background when everything is dry. Okay? So I am always working with a paper towel in my hand. I have my cup of water. So let's give this a try. I hope that I've built up enough of different colors in here to have a good skin blend. I betcha I'm gonna have to let this dry and go over it again to build up some more color. But we'll see. All right, I want to show you up close what this paper does. And I've switched papers because I did not like that other paper. It turned out really streaky. So what the good paper will do is it literally just dissolves. And it looks streaky in the beginning, but have faith, because if you've mixed it right and you know what colors you need to mix together, if you just work it a little bit, have faith, it's going to work. See what a beautiful color that turned out? Okay, so it literally just melts into the paper and becomes watercolor right before your very eyes. If you need to, you can gently blot it if you get too much water on there, and then work it back out. And you should be able to get a really nice effect. And this is so fast. It's so much faster than regular watercolor. Okay, at this point, I am done making my person. I am now going to let it dry. Okay, so she's there. I'm going to let it dry, because if I were to put in the background now, ooh, I hope you might not find out, but I wonder if you can guess what would happen if I try to put in some background. I could probably draw it in, but I would not ever add something that was wet next to this. Hi, I'm back. This is the next day and everything has dried completely. And I want to show you what you need to do to get the background in. Okay? So the body, her body has been painted. So I put on the colored pencil on her body. Then I painted over it with water. And I've actually scribbled into it a little bit more with the colored pencil, just regular, while it was dry, just to get a little bit more of a textured effect. That's up to you whether you want it to do it or not, but I find that it looks a little bit more interesting. Then I have gone back into the background here with the colored pencil again, and gotten the first layer of color into it. And you know, now it's time to add water again. Now I'm going to pay really close attention to make sure that this color doesn't seep into this color. And we know that this is very dry. If this color, the body, was wet, this would seep into that and she would have blue creeping onto her skin. If you ever want to try and see what happens, try the wet on wet technique and you'll understand what happens. So that's it. I think the best way that you can learn how to use the colored pencils, the watercolor pencils, is for you to experiment on your own. Those are just some pointers that I have. Keep in mind what's going on in the pointers I gave you, and hopefully you'll be able to be successful. Be a risk taker. I want somebody to use these things because I think they're really pretty awesome. Thanks. Bye.